What's up, everybody? OddMan105, aka the Oddwood here, and this video is an updated for 2026 full tutorial and walkthrough of the CAYO Perico heist, including all setups and the finale, completely solo and on hard difficulty. Now, during the current event week, all players have a guaranteed opportunity to get the Panther statue as the primary vault loot for their first playthrough of the CAYO Perico heist. Also, remember that the Panther statue's payout was never reduced, so what you earned for the Panther statue prior to the payout nerfs, you'll be earning today, which is easily close to $2 million. So, let's get right into this. Now, in order to access the CAYO Perico heist, you must first own the Kosatka submarine, which is available for purchase on the Warstock website right here. Now, if for whatever reason you don't see the Kosatka submarine on Warstock, this means that you have not yet started the Madrazo files. So what you need to do is come here to the music locker at the Diamond Casino and speak to this guy right here. So this is Miguel Madrazo, aka Mini Madrazo and son of Martin Madrazo. So you need to speak to him, sit through the cutscene, and this will start the Madrazo files. After speaking with Miguel Madrazo, Pavel will contact you, upon which you'll be able to purchase the Kosatka submarine on Warstock, and then subsequently begin the CAYO Perico heist, and more specifically, the Madrazo files. Okay, so now that you've purchased the Kosatka submarine, you're pretty much ready to go. However, if this is your first time completing the CAYO Perico heist, then you'll need to do some initial preliminary scope out work, such as points of entry, primary and secondary loot targets, and potential points of escape. So check this video linked right here and in the description for a detailed explanation governing the initial scope out work for the CAYO Perico heist, and more specifically, the Madrazo files. However, for the purposes of this video, all scope out missions, preparation work, and the finale are conducted the exact same way. So let's begin with the initial scope out missions. Now, the scope out mission requires that you infiltrate CAYO Perico as a drug smuggler. So head to the location indicated on your map and steal the smuggler's plane. Don't forget that you can use the Kosatka submarine to fast travel, if necessary, to get to an area that's as close to the smuggler's plane as possible. Now, if you're using a flying weaponized vehicle with missiles, be careful with the missile spam. And that's because the smuggler's plane may be able to withstand one direct hit from a missile, but any additional damage beyond that will cause the plane to either, number one, stall in midair, thereby preventing you from reaching CAYO Perico, or two, be completely destroyed. So be extremely careful with the missile spam. Upon arriving at CAYO Perico, begin scoping out your secondary loot targets at the airfield. Now, if you're playing this mission solo, then I highly recommend that you limit your search for secondary loot to the 2 warehouses located at the airfield. This will make your scope out mission a ton easier. Once you're finished scoping out the secondary loot at the airfield, make a beeline to the signal tower. Steal one of the 2 dirt bikes at the airfield and follow the path that I'm taking right here for the fastest possible way to get to the signal tower undetected. Remember to observe the guards' cones of vision and any vehicle patrols that are on the roads. If you're discovered, then the guards will drag you back to the airfield, and if you're caught too many times, then you'll be thrown off the island and you'll have to start the entire scope out mission over again. Hack the signal box at the tower. Now this is a fairly straightforward and simple mathematical puzzle. The x equals times 10 and the 1 equals times 1. So simply add up the numbers until you arrive at the target number at the top of the screen.
I am in. The app is on your phone. Let us do some window shopping, yes?
Use the Sightseer app on your phone to scope out your primary target and any additional secondary loot. Remember that gold and other secondary loot that's locked behind a 2-key card system requires at least 1 other person and is inaccessible to solo players.
Look, in the display case, the statue. Is it a panther? Covered in sapphires? I do not know what it is trying to say, but it is saying it very loud. Oh wait, that's it. It's saying, please steal me. Getting through the case will be a challenge. Use the wrong tool and you destroy what is inside. I will do some research. You have found some gold. I will mark its location here. I do not know if this painting is good, but I know it is expensive. I will note location here.
Now that you've completed the scope out mission, you're finished with CAYO Perico for the time being, and you don't need to return to the airfield. Simply change sessions at this time to return to Los Santos. Next, you'll need to complete a series of prep missions, beginning with selecting your approach vehicle. Now, you can select any approach to the CAYO Perico Heights that you want, that's entirely up to you. However, if you're a solo player and you intend to remain undetected, then in my opinion, the long fin approach is the best approach to the CAYO Perico Heist. Now, the long fin boat is located on a trailer in one of 3 police station impounds on the map, and you'll need a truck cab to steal it. Now, if you don't own either the MOC cab or the Phantom Wedge, then Pavel will contact you, letting you know the location of one of these 2 vehicles on the map. However, in my case, I'll be using my own personal Phantom Wedge to steal the long fin.
Sometimes, Captain, I think you are more planned ahead than me. Nice truck, by the way. Is it fast?
Now, once you've stolen the long fin, put the hammer down and don't stop for anything. And be careful of the police vans. They use tire shredders. Now, simply lose the police and deliver the long fin to the docks. Now, if you're using a money grind vehicle such as the Oppressor Mark II to complete prep missions, then you can simply land on the submarine. But be careful. Ensure that when you land, that the Oppressor Mark II is sitting upright, because if it's leaning to one side, then it'll fall in the water and you'll have to pay the insurance deductible to get it back. The next set of prep missions requires that you steal the equipment needed for the heist finale. Now, the demolition charges are completely optional. You do not need them. You want to avoid this prep mission like the plague. Begin by stealing the plasma cutter. Now, to steal the cutting torch, head to the location of the gang hideout indicated on the map. Now break into the gang hideout, take a picture of the planning board and send it to Pavel. Afterwards, Pavel will contact you with the location of the cutting torch. Now, the plasma cutter is located in a duffel bag being held by the gang conducting a robbery. So spam your missiles until everything is dead, swoop down, grab the duffel bag, and then GTFO. Now, you want to head west towards Del Perro, then recall your submarine, and that's pretty much it. Make your delivery, and this prep mission is done.
This time there was shooting, yes, but this is good news. Means you have the cutter. Now just get it back here in one piece.
The next heist prep mission requires that you steal the fingerprint cloner, so head to the location indicated on the map, but be prepared for a mild firefight. Don't worry about the security cameras because you're going in guns blazing. As soon as you enter the hideout, simply hide behind this pallet rack right here and launch a grenade, which should murk out everyone in the hideout.
On the inside, if you are not seen by the cameras, you will have an element of surprise, yes. Judging from the gunshots, they have seen you. It will be safer not to leave witnesses.
We'll just wait for this guy to finish screaming right here. Now step back outside to allow the fires to burn out, then re-enter. Hack the computer, then head to El Rubio's personal archive.
Find the computer. We must get inside and get the location of the archives. You see the complacency of American cyber industry? The security is months out of date. I would be surprised if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency farm. Excellent. We know where to find the archive.
Now take out the cameras and break into the archive. Now the fingerprint cloner is always, and I'm talking always, located on a desk in the back of the archive. As soon as you find it, GTFO, and deliver the fingerprint cloner to your submarine.
Do you have it? I suggest you leave fast.
Next, you'll need to steal the cutting torch in order to cut through the undersea grate at El Rubio's compound. So head to the construction site indicated on the map.
You will need to search toolboxes and such, and you can practice clandestine maneuvers on the guards, yes? Or find a hard hat and keep your head down.
Now, you have a couple of options upon arriving at the construction site. You can either go in guns blazing, or you can do this stealth by stealing a hard hat. Either way, you're looking for a blue cutting torch in a toolbox. Once you've stolen it, deliver it to your submarine, and this heist prep mission is done.
Did you have it yet? Bring it back to me and I will store it for final operation.
Now, the final heist prep mission is the most important in my opinion, and that is to steal your weapons loadout. Now, always choose the aggressor weapons loadout with the assault shotgun. This is very important, and you guys will understand why during the finale. Now, there are two different mission types for stealing your weapons loadout. One is the Merryweather mission, which you absolutely do not want under any circumstances. The other is to rob an office building. So if, when you begin this mission, you get the Merryweather mission, simply change sessions and try it again until you get the office building mission.
You can go through the front door. Expect heavy combat on entry.
Now, the office mission is fairly straightforward. Simply break into the office and completely smoke everyone inside. Now, you can go in guns blazing, or you can do this completely stealth. That's entirely up to you.
If you have trouble opening it, check for their computer. Probably a remote system.
Now, the gun locker will always be locked until you hack this laptop, and you're looking for a series of numbers that match the numbers at the top of the screen.
Did it work? Is the locker open? No complacency, yes? They will be right behind you.
Now that you've stolen the weapons, you'll need to leave as quickly as possible, and you're leaving the exact same way that you came in, through the roof. So simply deliver the weapons to the submarine, and that's it. This prep mission is a wrap.
Personal. Nothing with receipts. Nothing with history. Everything new. Everything clean.
Now, the heist finale screen is fairly straightforward, but the most important factor is setting up your weapons loadout. Always choose suppressors with your weapons loadout because you're going in stealth. Now, you don't need to complete the mission to steal the suppressors. Simply double-click on suppressors in the heist finale screen and they'll be added to your weapons loadout. And that's pretty much it. Start the finale. Okay, so put your game face on, it's time to make some money. Now, while we're on our way to the island, let's talk about secondary loot values in order of most to least valuable. Gold, cocoa, paintings, cut grass, and cash, in that order. Now, because if you're playing solo, there's no legitimate way to get the gold. So, in my case, because I've got 2 stacks of cocoa at the warehouses, I'm going to steal both stacks of the cocoa, then make a beeline to El Rubio's compound.
To see you when you are there.
Now remember that one of my stacks of coke is located in the second warehouse at the airfield, so I'm going to climb onto the roof of this building and take out this guard as he's standing at that stairway threshold on the adjacent building. If you don't, someone will discover his dead body and you will get detected. Next, grab that stack of coke, which is equal to half a bag of loot, then make your way to the main warehouse.
By the way, you will always have room in your bag for main objective. I have crafted special compartment for us.
Now once you're in the main warehouse, rinse and repeat, steal the coke, then make a beeline to El Rubio's compound.
We cannot resist coming back, like child in candy store.
Don't forget to equip your rebreathers whenever you're underwater, and don't worry, you won't run out. Now cut open the undersea grate and make your way up to the compound. Now follow what I'm about to do here in the compound to remain undetected, and the rule of thumb here is simple. If there's a guard in your way, take them out. But if you kill any guards inside El Rubio's compound, you absolutely must kill the Juggernaut. That's because the Juggernaut's path covers about 85% of the compound and he will see a dead body. So again, if you kill any guards in the compound, you must kill the Juggernaut. Now this is why we have the suppressed assault shotgun. Get your weapon out, you're going to need it. Turn around, head south, and make your way up the stairs here.
You did not get sucked into a turbine. I knew you'd be fine. How likely is it I have...
Okay, notice Juggy on the map. You want to make a right turn right here.
Maybe start in the central building.
Take out this guard right here. Okay, he's murked. Next, take out this security camera. Okay, camera's down. There's Juggernaut. Oh, hi, Juggy. Bye, Juggy. And that's why you need the assault shotgun, people. That's why you need the aggressor weapon loadout. Okay, take out this guy right here. You can leave that camera alone. Okay, now this is very important. You want to take out this guard as he's standing at that stairway threshold right there. If you don't, you will get detected. So make sure you murk him out as he stands right there. Okay, you want to murk out this guy. Okay, head up the stairs towards El Rubio's office. Okay, boom, headshot. Now, unfortunately, none of El Rubio's guards had the gate keys to the cellar, so we'll have to use the elevator in his office. Okay, get the money out of the wall safe. I took that card key because I could, and I do what I want. Okay, get the money out of the safe. Okay, now the hacking puzzle for the fingerprint scanner is very easy. Now this is hard difficulty, so we have to hack 4 fingerprint puzzles, okay? So basically what you want to do is count up from 1 to 8. There are 8 total spots for each piece of the fingerprint puzzle. So you want to count up from 1 to 8 for each fingerprint. And it's super simple, super easy. Okay, hop into the elevator and make your way down to the lockup. Okay, and there's the Panther statue. Only available once during this event week, by the way. Okay, now to use the cutting torch effectively, hold down the right trigger just before the cutting torch overheats, then release. And you want to do this 4 times until you actually cut through the glass. Alright, there's the Panther statue. Time to GTFO. We're done. Get back in the elevator. Okay, now it's time to escape the island. Okay, so at this point, you want to jump over this railing right here. Ouch, so painful. And make your way to the main gate. Now, be mindful of El Rubio's guards patrolling the main gate area. Okay, as soon as this dude walks away, we have a clear path and that's it. Okay, and you're almost done. So what you want to do is take out this dude right here and steal his dirt bike. Now you can exit the island any way you want. You don't need to use a specific escape route. You can simply jump off the island and swim, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. You want to head due south, okay? And watch out. The most dangerous thing on this island aren't the armed security guards, it's the trees. Now check out this 360. Nailed it. Okay, now equip your breathers and head southeast, okay? And just keep swimming until you hit the cutscene. That's going to be pretty much it. The CAYO Perico heist is a wrap. Super simple, super easy. And guys, that's pretty much it. That's the CAYO Perico heist full walkthrough in a nutshell. So check out this payout. Okay, mission passed. Now remember, this is hard difficulty, so you get an additional $100,000 payout. Okay, so the initial take is $2,249,000. Now we've completed the Elite Challenge, which gives us an additional $100,000 payout. So we made $2.35 million for CAYO Perico with the Panther statue. Not bad at all. But guys, like I said, that's pretty much it. CAYO Perico is super simple, especially as a solo player. So don't sleep on this event week. Take advantage of the Panther statue while you can. And with that being said, guys, this video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One. And if you guys found this video informative, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a few likes while you're here, and hey, don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105, and I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.